Well, going from buzzkill to getting a little buzz, the booming pot industry has taken investors in the country by storm, but unlicensed cannabis dispensaries are a growing threat to legal sales. CNBC investigated how the black market dispensaries are crippling the industry. It's a weekday afternoon in Los Angeles, the epicenter of cannabis in the United States. This busy dispensary is open for business.
Hi.
But if everything looks normal, it isn't. This is, in fact, an unlicensed, illegal dispensary, part of the booming black market in California and around the country. It's what the cannabis industry says could be the biggest threat to sky-high expected revenues. Case in point, California. Early projections of more than $1 billion in annual cannabis tax receipts in 2018 are far from the $345 million collected. That's in large part because the illegal market can easily undercut the costs of running licensed dispensaries. It's not hard to see how.
You guys ready?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Go.
A team of CNBC producers equipped with hidden cameras visited 10 illegal dispensaries throughout L.A. Most aren't hard to find, and they're open day and night. This is exactly why legal store owners like Cameron Wald, executive vice president of Project Cannabis, is outraged at how bold the black market has become.
We're facing, especially in California and LA specifically, an illicit market that is extremely strong. We're outnumbered 3-to-1 illicit operator to legal operator. So, we have outrageous price compression that we have to see at our stores.
How much easier do you think it is to operate as an illegal dispensary compared to what you go through?
It's a lot easier. They have no compliance standards. They had no permitting process. They had no documentation, no legal process that they had to go through.
So they're breaking the law, potentially threatening the health of consumers, and they're threatening your business.
Correct.
And they're doing this in plain sight.
In plain sight.
We should note that our producers did not buy anything from the illegal dispensaries, which didn't respond to our repeated requests for comment. There are 186 licensed dispensaries in L.A., with more than 250 illegal ones, according to authorities, but no one knows the exact number. For more on this story, you can head on over to CNBC.com. But at the heart of this, Tim, is the assumption that when there are all these forecasts being made, that there is a belief that these black market dollars will be converted into legal dollars. And if that capture isn't 100%, those forecasts may be off.
Yeah, look, so the total market, both legal and illicit globally, is probably about $450 billion. But get back to the United States and get back to Section 280E, which is essentially a tax code issue with the IRS, which means that legal dispensaries are not able to deduct standard, cost of sales and goods sold. They can't make money. They can't be profitable. And they've been put in such a bad position. So if you think about the dynamics between also, look, it's the best of both worlds for the illicit trade. You think of the perception trade. Think about actually the possession laws that have actually gotten to. No one really cares about cannabis anymore. In other words, it's not illegal. It's not illegal to have it. It's not illegal to smoke it. So suddenly these forces really have a broader market, and yet they don't have the cost. So this is one of the big issues. The taxation itself, though, is one of the things that's driving prices higher and driving the consumer to illicit. So it's coming from both sides, and it's for the legal business that wants regulation and actually wants to deliver and is delivering a safer product. This is a big deal.
In California, there are 3 taxes that dispensaries must pay: a cannabis tax, an excise tax, and a sales tax. And all that plus licensing and testing fees, et cetera, that allows the illegal dispensaries to charge about 40% less than legal dispensaries. The question, though, is, do you know what you're getting? Because the city attorney launched investigations. They tested some product, and they found, in one case at least, a pesticide that's used on golf courses to make the grass greener on this weed. So
I watched a little bit of your piece already. It sounds like they are cracking down. It sounds like ultimately they are going to get to that end case, and we're going to know what the real market is. So
it's
if there is
$1,000 fine, Grasso. $1,000 is the max penalty on these.
Ask Guy for $1,000 right now.